All right, so what does a dude have to do for his his wife's best friend, actually, I think, to put a restraining order on the dude?
Hey, Bert Show. I'm struggling with a big bag of mixed feelings. I have a friend that's been in my life for over 32 years. I have been divorced since 2012. Yes, I'm single. She has been in my life so long that she's basically family. I was there for her with her first baby when she was young, her engagement, her wedding, her second baby, and so on. Roughly 6 years into her marriage, her husband would try to talk to me more when she would step out of the room. I always told her when this would happen, I would get an eye roll. Now he's a big drinker, so when he'd be drinking, he would show up at my house late at night. I would tell him he needs to go and I'm calling your wife. When I would call her, her response always shocked me. From there, it was drunk text and calls and showing up. It was recommended that I ignore it. I tried. He would call asking me to come over. When I asked where his wife was, she was always out with his parents or other friends. Holidays were the time he called the most. Her birthday, Valentine's, etc. Here we are 6 years later, and they are on their 12th year anniversary. I've informed her every single time he contacted me. I said, I have nothing to hide from you. So she was told everything he said to me. I mean, everything, every lewd comment, every advance. One day he caught me completely off guard. I had just pulled into my drive from picking up my sick kid from school. I was worried about her and didn't focus on my surroundings. He was at my house, beyond intoxicated. He sent me a text asking if he could talk or would I go tattle. He was a little more forward about wanting to talk. He scared me and my daughter. I got into the house as quickly as I could. I was so scared I called the police and went for a restraining order. She's pissed because of this and wants me to drop it. She doesn't believe anything I've said to her, and he said that he doesn't remember anything. Even scarier, right? She is more afraid of what people would think than anything else. But now I'm the bad guy because I was afraid and want to protect myself and my kids. I'm not sure how to handle this. When I see her out now, I get glares. Should I back down, apologize? Should I back down, apologize, or stand my ground? Why do I feel guilty when I'm not? Help.
1-855-BERT-SHOW. Mo, initial thoughts?
I feel like she should absolutely go through with the restraining order because she's not getting any help from her friend. I don't see any other option that she has outside of just cutting them both off completely so that at that point he has no reason to talk to her at all.
She's been dealing with this for 6 years.
That's a long time.
That is way too long. And for him to show up at her house, like that's a threat. Like, can we talk or are you going to go tattle?
Right.
In that situation before. I've got a restraining order against somebody before. It's only hurting them if they choose to hurt themselves. Why is she upset? Nobody has to know they have a restraining order against each other. And he will go unfazed and not arrested so long as he obeys the restraining order. So what is the problem?
What was the restraining order that you had to file before? It was a customer from Fridays, right?
Yeah, like he attacked my boyfriend and I tried to push him off and then he punched at me. But I missed it because I was falling down. I was a little intoxicated, so it's a good thing I was falling. But then the cops showed up and my boyfriend was pressing charges against the guy because he choked him. And then the guy kept showing up at Fridays and saying, get your boyfriend to drop the charges or else. So I got freaked out and got a restraining order.
Sure. Now, this guy is maintaining that, oh, my God, this couldn't have, I mean, I blacked out. I don't remember anything at your house. That means he drove to the house that drunk and is using the blackout excuse that I don't even remember doing that, which, by the way, when I was drinking heavily, if I've used that 25 times, it might have been true one time.
Yep.
Right?
They remember.
I remembered all the stupid things I did. What do you do here?
I say she stands her ground. It's not just about you. It's also about your kid, and he scared you and your child. And your friend has had 6 years to help remedy this. And for 6 years, nobody has done anything. So kudos to you for finally standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, I hate that this is a friendship that you've had for 32 years. But, you know, people come into your life for a reason, for a season, or for a lifetime. And maybe you need space from her as well.
Because the fact, over.
Yeah, the fact that she is not that you are in control of somebody else's behavior. And I don't like making women responsible for men's behavior. I don't think that's fair. But the fact that your friend isn't trying to help you in any way, that screams volumes to me. So yeah, go with the restraining order.
We've had this conversation a million times and we still can't figure it out. Like why the person that is being attacked or something really bad or embarrassing is happening, that we feel bad in our reaction to it. It shouldn't be.
It's part of mental stability and being a people pleaser. And then when someone's mad at me, I can't stand it, even though I don't like them. And I'm like, why does it bother me or something? So it makes no sense. But yeah, this friend does not have her back. She hasn't in a long time. And what does she even have to gain by lying about her husband showing up at her house and doing
for
that?
6 years? That's a dedicated lie.
Exactly. Literally nothing. Your friend should believe you. That's not your friend. So
Protect your
restraining order
family.
against the husband, stay away from her.
Protect your family at all costs.
The Bert Show.